one-man game.
It's showtime, folks!
Ladies and gents, welcome back. I'm here once again after WWE TLC. It was a good pay-per-view with a fantastic main event. Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles just tore the roof down with some phenomenal, no pun intended, sequences and moves. But in particular, I'm here to talk about the ending of the match with James Ellsworth turning heel on Dean Ambrose. First up, what I don't understand is if James Ellsworth wanted to see AJ Styles win the match, why did he come down in the first place? Because AJ had the match won after that. I think it was after that ridiculous 450 splash that he hit on Dean Ambrose. He had the match won. He was climbing to grab the title, and James Ellsworth came down. And I mean, I just don't get that. But it's something that I can look over. It's cool. So when the moment happened, okay, it was a good moment. You know, shocked the crowd. But they had James Ellsworth down there cheering and jumping around. And, like, I don't get that. Like, okay, he wanted AJ to win, but, I mean, we're talking about the guy that, you know, injured him and, you know, just did the Styles clash off the steel stairs, put him in the ambulance, and, like, he's cheering AJ Styles to win. I mean, I think it would have been better off had they had James Ellsworth do the heel turn and then just walk out. That would have came off much better. But moving on, the seeds for this heel turn was planted on last Tuesday's SmackDown, and it was around on the Ambrose Asylum when Dean Ambrose was insulting James Ellsworth. And they kind of set the stage for what could happen, or for what did happen, excuse me, with Dean Ambrose's insults left and right on James Ellsworth. And also on that Ambrose Asylum, Dean Ambrose asked the typical sports question of who would you rather face, and Ellsworth actually said AJ Styles because he has AJ Styles' number. So the heel turn in itself does make some sense, but there's some good and bad about it. But it'll be interesting to see what happens on the following Tuesday as James Ellsworth has his title match with AJ Styles. But I'm wondering, like, what do they do next? Okay, Ellsworth has a title match. I think we can all assume that AJ Styles is gonna win, but with that said, I guess Brock Lesnar and Goldberg taught us never to assume. But assuming that happens, where do they go with James Ellsworth next? I mean, I'm not comparing the two, but it's kind of like Daniel Bryan in the fact that Daniel Bryan was the crowd's choice. He was their guy, and they wanted to cheer him. He was kind of like a sympathetic guy for them. And all of a sudden, it'd be like turning Daniel Bryan heel. Like, that wouldn't work out. And for the future, I don't see this quite working out either. I'm willing to give it a chance, but it's going to be hard to position James Ellsworth as a heel when, like, the crowd wants to cheer him. So, I mean, it'll be awkward to see how the situation plays out, but SmackDown has done a good job with their storylines, so I have the utmost confidence in them. So to close, we have the title match coming up this Tuesday, and there's no way that they'll do that, right? Like, no way that they put the title on James Ellsworth. Like, no way, right? I'll just wait to see. But from a storyline perspective, if I'm Dean Ambrose and I feel like I deserve a rematch, I'd come down and interfere on behalf of James Ellsworth so that I could beat him for the title. But we'll see how it all plays out. I'm interested. and I'll be watching Tuesday.